January. Swarming.
Okay, so
Part
this is day 2 of this, guys. What we're gonna do that the there are many different scenarios. First of all, the situation is they made the queen cells, which is located for we consider as a swarm cells, and then other evidence that there's a backfilling and so forth. So they are definitely thinking about or staging for swarming, but unfortunately the weather has not been really cooperating. So now what we're going to do is there are many different scenarios. Number one, in normal cases I'll just split them. We call the artificial swarm, meaning we make it look like they have been swarmed, make them think like they've been swarmed, just removing the queen and just divide some of the colonies into the new boxes, so forth. But unfortunately, the time of the year right now, it has not been that warm, and then drones are not that really plentiful, that the virgin queen is going to have a hard time getting mated. Almost like I would say about 90% is going to be a failure. So then there are a couple of other options. That is, we'll take the queen, find the queen, and then make a walkaway split. And then, as we can tell, with there's no queen, it's going to be available. So I just give them a new queen. Number one. Number two, the other one is like a Demoree's swarm prevention method. That is, we make the queen, find the queen at the bottom of the box, and then right above it, queen excluder, and then we block it with the honey that has been stored, the honey supers on top of it, and then anything that is a brood eggs is going to go up to the top. Only thing is that they have to come back a few days or so, and anything they are going to build a new queen for it, or queen cells, the existing ones and so forth, that has to be discarded. But unfortunately, as far as I saw yesterday, there was no fresh eggs, so then they're not gonna make any new queens, so that one's out. So now the game is how fast or whether I find the queen, how fast I will find the queen. It will be set the tone. And if as soon as I find it, the game's over, then the work is done. But until I find the queen, it's gonna be some work is involved. Okay, see how it goes. Okay, so I found the first queen, and it appears to be, she looks like a virgin queen, and her abdomen is small, and the old queen should have a marking on it, but this is really fresh looking. So more than likely, I don't know. Anyway, I'm gonna capture this one into a queen cage and then separate it, see how many other queens that I can find. Or if she's then done her job, then she could have gotten killed other virgin queen to be. Okay, all right. Dang it.
So is it the pattern on the abdomen or the lack of stripes?
No, it's not that. The size of the abdomen is not that big. We got the queen in a cage, first one. Okay, let's move on. Okay, so then here's a mother queen that's going around. So as you can see on the back of it, all the cells were kind of nectars in it. It's like backfilling. So she's going around trying to lay eggs, but again the colony is telling her, Your Highness, this all filled with a nectar, so you cannot lay any eggs. Okay, so I'm gonna grab her. Oh, oops. Try to do multitask, it's not working really well. Okay, so then we got a one virgin queen, one mother queen. Okay, so I'm gonna go through more and then see, might be there's another queen, maybe not. Okay, here we go. Okay, we just gone through the whole entirety and they found the two queen, which is as a mother and the daughter, which is virgin queen. Now this decision is what we're gonna do. Okay. So originally I was thinking about doing a demo raise, which is putting the old queen at the bottom. So I set it at the with the queen excluder right now, and then moved other larvae and so forth up to the top, and then all I have to do just put the old queen at the bottom. Okay, that's one thought. But I was thinking maybe going into separate, in other words, making a split with the old queen, and then take away the virgin queen and making a separate mating nuke, see whether she can get mated or not. And then this guy is going to be queenless for a few days, and then I'll bring another spare queen in here and for them to continue on with a new. So by having it removing some of the bees, so if they're so clustered, but by splitting it with the mother queen, number one, mother is gone, so it's somewhat like an artificial swarm, so they feel the reduction on the population, which is good. So they're not going to thinking about swarming. Second of all, they got a new queen for it, so they have to get used to it, so they continue on. And then mainly, again, they have a reduction on the population, so that they need to fill up the gap. And then having another split with no, it's not a split, just taking the virgin queen away and having mated. So all of a sudden we got about 2 colony, and then possibly a third one, but that it all depends on how fast, whether successfully she can get mated at this time of the year. That is a big question. That's where when the doubt comes in. I don't want to take a chance on it. If they want to supersede this colony, in case it didn't look like they were superseding it, they were thinking about swarming it, but in case they are superseding it, then I don't want to take a chance on not to get mated, and it's going to go prolong about 2 to 3 weeks. And if that doesn't work, then the possibility this colony can become a laying worker situation. Then that is going to be irreversible. All right, so then we're going to split that. Okay, here we go again. I'm going to open that up and then I put that back in and split it and all that. Okay, there you go.
one first, huh? Okay, and then put the other cover back on. Hold on, hold on. Cover. And there was a nice entrance here, locker. There was a
Okay, we're pretty much done. This one here, this guy's gonna have, it's got a mother and virgin queen. So then it's gonna get to the new location, and then I will take it from there. Okay, so and then the original hive is gonna get the new queen next a few days. Once they dissipate all the queen's pheromone and they are aware of there is no queen in the colony, then they'll start making a new queen for it. But unfortunately, there's no egg in there. So then I just introduce a new queen for it, and that should do it. Alrighty. Thank you very much.